Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. Switch over to gameplay. Alrighty, so turn my volume off on my phone so I can have the chat up. Oh. Close my door real quick. Alrighty. Welcome back to Wayfarer's Kingdom. It's been a hot minute. It's been a couple months since I've done anything. Streamed in the park. A couple months ago now. Yeah, just getting right back into it. Got some new stuff I'm working on. The park's not been dead, but been deadish. Okay. This Rapid's Ride is going to be challenge number 1 I have to tackle today, because I really don't know what I'm doing with this. Okay, this flat, I don't know if I like it there. I might move it like back here, because that'll make it part of the Africa area. I think Africa is going to basically be this right here, and then we're gonna have South America kind of right over here, because the entrance from the south for the rapids is going to be kind of on this side. That's gonna make this whole thing's gonna be really, really difficult to kind of fit. I'm not even gonna lie. I do want to change the colors that I have right now to be what they're actually gonna end up. Do yellow. I like yellow. That I'm gonna make with red. Even more like a tan. Like that maybe? Yeah, I like that. Trough needs to be... Actually, what is that? What is this? What does that change? Someone tell me what that changes. Okay. Okay, so that's the main trough color. Something like that. But do this, does anything change? Oh, that's the... Okay. I'll just make that the same color then, because that doesn't really matter. This is gonna be... Yes, okay. Dark, maybe a little bit more yellow in there. Kind of like that. And sportsman that probably turn off. I just make that there for now. Okay. Feels a little bit better. I don't know if this is... This feels kind of steep. It does feel kind of steep. I might... Let's shorten this. I think that's way better already. So we need a space to put like a water reservoir, which is gonna be the most annoying part of this whole process, is finding the space to do that. Now, I could kind of put it like in here, maybe. Let's start map it. What I might end up doing is pick this entire thing up and move it, say 11 degrees. That way, give myself a little bit more room in there. Because then I can kind of dedicate, say, this is just kind of dedicate an area like right here for the water reservoir. Which I can kind of cover up. And then that leaves this space for the actual ride, and the ride will kind of come around here, like that. So, water reservoir over here. I can also have like the maintenance area over here too, and kind of like right. No, that's too similar. Maintenance area, all that kind of stuff in here. It doesn't raise the question how I'm gonna get over there. This might not be as good of a plan as I thought it was. Alright. I might do this again. Yeah, something like. And I have enough room to kind of wiggle myself over. Okay, let's start fresh here. Let's just get rid of all of this for right now. Let's just kind of get rid of all of this. I have to figure all this out before I can keep working on this over here that I am currently working on. The transfer area of this ride. Okay. With that in mind, do I? I might just flip the station. I might have to pull it out. Then I could do that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now that's like that. That gives you a little bit more space to do some theming on this side, so you're not directly in view of the train. The train's gonna be coming through here. So then, the bridge that I want is gonna go up here and over. It does feel a little close to that turn right there on Ninja. Okay, I think that might be it. That might be the way that I do that. Reservoir is gonna be like that can kind of be anywhere, but I need to have. Okay. Let's go. Let's shrink this down. All right, water reservoir. I can start right there and kind of come in. That should be big enough. The actual maintenance area can kind of be like right over here in this. It doesn't have to be that big, but it does have to be kind of right there, and then that leaves a lot of space for the actual attraction. Now, can I, like, squeeze it? Yeah, there's enough room for a path, and I can kind of put some foliage in between. Okay. Okay, this will work. This will work. It's gonna be a pretty big ride. It's gonna take a large portion of the park over there. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the actual layout though. This is the thing. I have never done a Rapids ride before. This is all very brand new to me. Let's start decreasing now. Huh. How do I start? Let's start testing. A little slow to start. And then the actual rapids get going. So I have to work on the spacing. Like, loading for this should not be that quick. What is it? What, 40 seconds? Hey, Domez! How you doing today? Working in Wayfarers today. A little bit before I head off to the movies later to go see the new Mando movie. Okay. I don't know if I like this. Turn it a little bit less. Very short straight section. I don't think I'll. Nope. Nope. Kind of curve back in like that. And what other pieces do I have for this? So I can expand it. Oh, doing great. It is. Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on. But, yep. Just want to check in real quick. That's good. I'm gonna be hanging out for a little bit. I've got this mess of a setup I'm trying to figure out. I have a coaster right here, trying to squeeze in a rapids ride in this area over here. And I've never built a rapids ride before, so this will be interesting. Based off what everyone else has said about building rapids rides, I have a feeling I'm never going to want to do it again, but we're going to try it. This is just really the only space I have for a water ride, because the water park is going to be over here, and I don't want my water ride and... Oh, we're losing money. I don't want the water park and my main water ride on top of each other, so I'm trying to figure this all out. Into a wide track section. Hmm. Do you think I want have that there, and then like a section? I know it. Kind of like that around this corner here, where the actual. Oh. Is it obvious? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Mm. Kind of have like a main, because this is over here. We're gonna have like our little like restaurant area, so kind of have a little waterfall section on this side, covering up the reservoir area. Is kind of what I'm thinking right there. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not gonna lie. um, not necessarily. Most of the rides are not built by me. Like this coaster, not me. This coaster, not me. This coaster, not me. All of my work has been all of the completed stuff over here. Um, but I am just trying to start planning this whole thing because I'm trying to clean up the this area over here because it's a little bit of a mess right now. Um, and in order to like cement all of this, I have to get the rapids right in. So the rapids has to go, at least the layout or some semblance of a layout has to go in right now. And then after that, I'm probably gonna come back here and start back. Oh, I gotta turn that music off because that has copyright infringements. Oh, his preference is not doing any of the other stuff. Maybe you're better off doing one shots like so. No, no, I couldn't. Um, no, I can't. Settings. Let's go music. Where is it? Park music. Mute park music. Cause hi evil. That all has copyright infringement on it. But yeah, so this is just I this has to get done before I can do anything else. How is the land of Mary, evil? How you doing? Alright, then we'll It's Mary. So is this negative 21. So we got a little bit of decline I still have to do. I don't know if I'm happy with any of this. I mean, you have a huge park with massive rides, but it's a wasteland in between. Yeah. I will. It's been a slow go. I mean, so I took a break because built the train station, built this half of the main street, took a break before doing the other half, and I went and I did this entrance. This took a long time. Um, so now once again, I'm honestly I don't think I'm gonna do anything more than just get the layout in. And then I'm gonna come back over here and we have to start on this. Because I also have plans for like a picnic pavilion back here, and then you have the larger backstage. This is slow go, and I am currently annoyed at Frontier because this piece that I used, they messed with the recoloring on it, and now it's just plain white. So I'm hoping that's something they fix in the next update. It's just lost. Oh wow. Um, hoping they fix that so I can finish off the facade and send this over to Evil so he can actually do the dark ride that's gonna take place inside of there. Um, okay, I'm just a slow builder, but it'll all get there. It'll all get there. I do need to. I need to wrap this up. Why won't it let me? I cannot place this here. Why? There we go. That's what I need to do. Nope. Not what I wanted. I'm also doing this without a real reference, which is probably not the greatest idea. I mean, I was loosely looking at Congo River Rapids at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Wet the Ride, yeah. That's what this is. I don't know. I like that. This feels fine, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I don't know. I like that here. Let me do a little dip. I don't know if would this be like it's really not going to pick up any speed, is it? It's just going to kind of oh, a little bit. Okay. I'm not mad about that. These things are annoying. These things are annoying. Yeah, I get it. In my own experience, rather do a small park and then get. Yeah, I boxed myself off at this park a little bit. The train is the exterior. I can't go past the train. That's what I've basically told. It's not a mass. It's not a like a no-name Landia size park. It's still a decent size though. Enough for me to keep working on this for a couple of years at least. Um, hopefully for the entirety of the game's lifespan. Oh, also, Evil, don't tell Moose I've been jacking with his ride. It has been touched. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, no. Well, fun. Fun in quotation marks. Fun. It's so much fun playing this game. So much fun. Ooh, this is gonna be a weird transition. Oh, look at that. That's not good. Oh, I gotta mess with the height of this whole thing. It's not a game, it's a design tool. Yeah, yeah, it definitely feels like that at times. Tis not, tis not a game. Smooth height. And just kind of smooth that out while I gently climb down the. That works. I mean, it's not like it's the greatest Rapids ride of all time, but it works. I could probably lower the wait time between dispatches. We'll do 30 seconds. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, it takes up a considerable portion of the park. It can do. It has a separate load and unload, which I think should help. I don't know what the typical I don't know what the typical like dispatch time is for these rides. I'm not 100%. Um, Actually, because it's separate, you're just loading. You're just loading into an empty vehicle, so that would probably be 25 seconds would be a good. Let's see. I'm trying to get the timing down so it's not like they're not really backing things up. Can I go higher? No, I can't go higher than that. I can only do 7 because this game's weird with the lifts, which is unfortunate. But alright, so you have slow turn into your little rapids back and forth section. Kind of opens up. You probably have some sort of like waterfall feature in here. Go around, do a little dip, and then your final rapids portion where you kind of go back and forth. And then your final waterfall right here to end the ride. You know, I don't know anything about. No, I don't. No, I wouldn't say I don't know anything. I don't know much about these rides, but I think that's pretty believable. Feels believable. Okay. Now that that's done, I can do the terraforming I need to in here. So, I hate this. I'm gonna have to custom curve all this too. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm not gonna want to do any of that. I'm trying to make it look natural. Au natural. We'll raise this for now, but this is where the pool will eventually go. I don't know. I have to look at how some other people are doing their rapids rides, like the backstage stuff. So that is my current question, is how I'm going to do that. That'll probably be the size of the actual pool, like the pool that everything will flood into. I don't think it needs to be much bigger than that. It's not the biggest rapids ride in the world. I mean, it's decent size. It's nothing crazy. I moved my phone. I can't. Oh. Moin. How's it going, Joran? I don't have like a good space to put my phone, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. It's good to be back in Wayfarers. It's been a hot minute. Finally back out of school so I can dedicate more time to this. Are we progressing through this playlist, or are we just not doing? No, we are. Okay. Just checking. They all sound similar, but I might just put the Planet Coaster theme on. I might just do that, because I don't know. Ugh. I might have to mess with the height of this, because, like, it's gonna have to be this height on the other side, too, which is gonna be annoying to work with. This is your height for this whole area right here, too. Yeah. The park is kind of a mess right now. A bunch of stuff happening, a bunch of unfinished projects happening everywhere. The RMC is still here. The station setup is done. The queue has to go in. I need to put this water ride in right now because that is determining what's gonna happen over here with like the retaining walls and stuff. So I'm trying to terraform this so I can finish off this right here. This ride, again, all the coasters are not made by me. I have begun taking apart Moose's setup for the stage to putting it back together again. It's a mess right now. Again, all the coasters are not made by me. Both this and the RMC are made by Six. Arrow is made by Moose on Bronation. Both of them are on Bronation, actually. Yeah, I got stuff happening all over. And then this whole area is also a mess, as is half of Main Street's not there. The only thing that's done is the entrance, which I am still very happy with, but everything else is heavy work in progress. Carousel and all that. It's all happening at a very slow pace. park is about a year old now. Maybe a little bit over. I think I started it last April, so that'd be a little bit over a year. Yeah. You have a bunch of like scenery props ready to go for that ride, right? I didn't make that up, right? Let me make this smaller. I would like to get as much of that done as I can. We'll see how much I can get done this summer. Well, not really. I'm not gonna finish the park anytime soon. I'm not making any other projects though. We're not doing it. We're focusing on this one. That's what I'm telling myself. Sticking with this. Oh, I need to start. This whole thing is just a mess. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. It's a hodgepodge right now. A lot of different things are happening. I do kind of want to start working on some of the. I really haven't played with the new features much. Like I haven't worked with arcades at all, and that this park would definitely have an arcade of some sort. I haven't messed with the restaurants yet. All the fun new stuff I have not touched yet. I say new, some of that has been around for like a year now. Excited to start doing all that. I don't think I have to get it perfectly up to the curve because I am going to be doing custom troughing for like the entire ride probably, just with the rock pieces. But doesn't mean I don't have to be absolutely perfect with it. Get rid of that. Evil, if you are still here, I have to talk with Moose about it when he gets back from Japan, but I kind of want to do a park tour of Bish, just because I feel like it deserves it with the two of you. Because I was running it yesterday, and I can actually, it's fine. Like my computer's not exploding when I try and run it. It's presentable. I do have to use frame gen, but that's just a necessary evil with that park. It's definitely the custom rides are the big problem with that park too. Yeah, I know. It'll probably be a shit show. You are the necessary evil. It is definitely those custom flats that make that park run so slow, though. I was taking them out and the frames were coming back. So I think when it comes to the custom flat rides, I'm gonna leave it with the swings, and then any others I do are not gonna move. There are some that I want to have, but I don't. I think having this one move is cool. That's fine. And the Ferris wheel's there, but that's just pieces. It's not actually moving. So I think that's fine. Should probably also. Hey, Six! How are you doing, bud? Long time no see. Yeah, they're just the custom flats, as cool as they are, they definitely start. And you guys have what? How many of them in that park? Way too many. All right, cool. We'll move these out of the way. Because this park only has one, and it's fine. Right? There's not a ton in it, but it runs loads better than Bish does. Like, Bish runs about as bad as Uchronia does, and that park has way more details jam-packed into it. The amount of pieces per square meter is insane in that park. Okay. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the descent down here. Lower this. I'm great, a little sick, but I live. How about you? I'm doing fine. What is this we? Did I say we? What did I say we to? I'm sorry. I had not enough caffeine this morning, and I am not fully there. I'm half with it today. Yes, I have a crippling caffeine addiction. It's fine. I'm slowly getting there. Oh, the custom flats? Eh? I mean, you guys... Moose. He put in a ton of them. Ton of those. Do we know when he gets back? Or is this just a mystery? He's been there for a little bit now. I don't know how long that trip lasts. It's all he's going to talk about for the next couple of... Wow. That is going to be a steep decline. Ugh. It's going to be kind of brutal to walk down. It's going to make building this area a hell of a lot worse. Probably not gonna be that bad. Supposed to be there for 2 weeks, so probably sometime by the end of next week. Okay, cool. Sounds good. I'll talk to him about it when he gets back. I don't want to bother him while he's on his trip. Alright, so this is probably gonna have to move, unfortunately. I don't want to move it. But I think it's gonna have to. At least move up a little bit. Something like that, probably. It's probably gonna have to be where it sits now. The walk from, let's see, down here all the way to where the rapids is gonna be kind of brutal. Not as brutal as. Wait, is it still here? It's fucking. Yeah, this is. It's right all around you. All of that's whip. All of it's whip. The main queue house is probably gonna be up here. With probably additional queue being over here. On this side. Restaurant's gonna go somewhere over here, I'm not 100% sure. We're probably gonna move this right. This ride used to be. This ride has moved all over the place. Moved all over the park. Poor thing. All plates found a new home. This inside, so I'm not gonna move this inside because there has to be a water reservoir, and that's gonna go in here. Basically, I'm gonna try and contain as much of the queue inside here as well. So this is fine. I just need to make sure that like, there's enough space here for me to squeeze in a queue. So I really have to make sure that the height is fine, which for now it is. It's what I get for having a terrain-based park. I could also attempt to lower this, but it's in place now, and I really don't feel like touching it. I don't feel like touching it. I think I'm good. I'll move everything else around it instead. Hold on. I'll make it work. I didn't know what I was gonna do with the space anyway, so this will be probably more forested now. Don't crash on me. Don't. Okay, good. So what's the thing? Fair. You could squeeze the queue and else, but having the skyfly at the highest point would be nice. Yeah. Well, this is. I don't want to really move it because this is going to be part of a new area. This is going off what Evil had. I'm going to probably do. This is going to be like a South American jungle type of theme. For as much as I can do with what we have in the game. I'll have to try and make some, like, I don't know, like statues or something. I wish we had the, the adventure pack pieces, because those would come in super, like the statues, like the heads and all that, would have come in super handy on this one. I can also, like, once I have the terrain in, I don't have to really, like, finish this off yet. I just have to get this in so that, again, like, because obviously now this is impacting the setup for the RMC, it's impacting the setup for the arrow, so that's why this all has to go in right now. I'm probably not gonna. Yeah, and I want this to be part, like, with the color scheme and everything, it's designed to go into the African area. And the African area is going to basically consist of just this corner over here. Really going to be like one of two rides, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit much else in. I probably should... What other flats do we have that I'm going to eventually want in this park? While I'm on the subject... How big is this? It's fucking massive. It really should go in the like Americana area. It really should. I'll probably want this somewhere. This? What's the footprint on this thing? It's stupidly big, if I'm being 100% honest. But I could probably fit this in this area somewhere. I'll put that down. Actually, ooh, I'm dropping things. Look at me, being a klutz. It's just, this park is just weird. It's got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm gonna delete this path for now. I do need a service path that goes down here, but go back to this. I'll carve it out the inside when I'm done. Out. Okay. It's just, yeah, I know. It has a ton of... Don't worry, there's gonna be another big... There's one more big ticket that's gonna go in. Although that one, I don't think will take up as much space, because it's gonna be a much shorter layout. And get a good old hydraulic launch coaster in there. Those things are short, though. I mean, I'm gonna try and squeeze as many flats in here as I can. We got a carousel. We have this here, Ferris wheel. I just haven't really placed any down in this back half of the park. Train. I mean... Big tickets first, squeeze the other stuff in later. There's a bunch of other flats that I'm waiting on Frontier to give us back anyway. Like the flying scooters, I'm still desperately missing those in the game, and I'm really, really hoping that we get those back sooner rather than later, because they will go straight into this park as soon as we have them. But at the moment, just the flat selection in general right now is lacking. I know we talked about this on Pronation a bunch. I really need some of that to come back. And I think it will eventually. Just a matter of when. I need them to stop giving us weird flat rides though. Give me stuff I'm actually going to use Frontier. Like, this is not rocket science here. But as far as big ticket rides go, hydraulic launch coaster back here, probably going over the train, and Top Hat back over here. And then I do want like a 60s wooden coaster that kind of comes along here around this back half. And then everything else is going to be open for like more standard flat ride type of stuff. But yeah, you're right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major rides. I need to get a family coaster in here eventually too. I have a lot of stuff that has to happen. Check DMs. Oh dear God. I don't need to play that in front of everyone. I don't need to leak the DMs. Right. A-Rod was he was fine last year. He just did the lack of receivers last year was not good. As soon as DK got suspended, it was kind of like who is he throwing to? So this year at least you have Pittman and you got that new rookie we got. So hopefully they'll be better. I'm not expecting them to be like setting the world on fire or anything, but should be better than they were. I don't know. Just hoping that Drew Aller is half decent. It's my hope. He can kind of put it together, and then you have a quarterback at least for the next few years. That's what they really need. They need to figure out long term what they're doing at quarterback. Donkey Kong? What about Donkey Kong? Can't just say Donkey Kong and not follow up. Oh no, that's his. DK Metcalf is his name. I don't know what DK. Let's look this up actually. What's his actual name? I know his name isn't actually DK. Decalen. Decalen. That makes sense. Football player. You wouldn't know. So you don't watch sports. Or at least that I know of. Yeah, so there's gonna have to be a service road that comes all the way down here, down to where the RMC is. So I have to make this smooth enough that it can actually do that. Yeah, no, you really shouldn't. Who's your quarterback right now? I honestly can't remember. Because you guys aren't seriously going to start back right away. At least I'd hoped you would. So the path kind of comes along here. I can put some sort of like food stand or something on this side. Entrance for the ride will probably be like right here. Brisket or Minshew? Wasn't oh yeah, wasn't one of them trying to like hold out for a better deal or something stupid? It's a gall. Uh, yeah, have fun with that. Have fun with that. uh, too funny. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Hey, you're gonna get a good draft pick next year at least. I would hope. Uh, oh. Okay, so now there's kind of a little bit of a path to get up here. I mean, it needs work, obviously, but that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. They will gonna. I mean, it's gonna be a good quarterback class next year. Because I don't think you guys are. I don't think Beck's the answer. I just don't. I don't like his attitude, and I don't think he's that great. Like at least like Aller is like 6'5", cannon of an arm. Like he's got a lot of issues, but the basis for a really good quarterback is there at least. I don't know. I don't think Beck's got that at all. You know he's tall, but I don't think he's not some generational athlete. Uh, okay. Go back and start working on this again. So much going on in this park. No, not at all, but they should just cut Brissett and start Minshew and then throw it back. Yeah. That's fine. What we got? No, if there's 4 people watching, it's not that bad. Okay. Now back. I gotta raise the train up so that the rails actually poke through the concrete. A little rusty with my hotkeys. So this will be like the main train depot area over here. I kind of started setting this up, but it's far from done. There we go. Let's start that testing again. Let's show the park off in motion a little bit. Oh. Oh my god. It is a little bit hiccupy because I'm streaming, but it's honestly not that bad. A little tour around the park. Love the Megaloop, yeah. Heavily inspired by Viper, obviously. It still needs a little bit of work, but it kicks some serious ass. What is happening over here? Also good to see it, Merrick. Well, get rid of that. Yeah. It still needs some serious work, but actually, let's give it a ride. Why not? Let's ride Ninja. Wrong train. Yeah, no, me too. That's why I wanted it in this park. I wanted something like Scream Machine. It is just massive, though. It's the second tallest ride in the park right now. Will probably stay that way. I don't know if the accelerator will top it or not. Actually, I think the second tallest coaster, the Sky Screamer, is a little bit taller, I think. Let's speed this up. Alright. Here we go. Turn. Little head chopper. First loop. Oh. Just feel the pain on this thing. Oh. Jeez. And slam into the brakes. Time for the slow crawl. Oh, into the Batwing. Oh. Corkscrew. Corkscrew. Now we're gonna do a little turn into the brakes. Yeah, ouch is right. No, this would definitely be the ride that is the next to go at the park. But hey, it's exactly what I was hoping for. Pulls into the station. That's the 2 other coasters in the park are good. I swear. Ugh. Alright. Let's go back. I was gonna do a little walk down, kind of show this off a little bit, since this is the most finished portion of the park. Buy Gold Season Pass. Do it. I'm gonna pause actually. That's already smoother. Do have a little sign here. Great Adventure has something like this, so I figured I would include it. Where it's just like, hey, go to our other parks. Stevetown, Laurel Gardens, Berlandia, Busch Gardens. So they were the parks that were, at least to my knowledge, the closest to this park. Walk down your little path. Little thank you to all the contributors so far. If there are any more contributors, I'll update this, but I think that'll be it. Nitro Energy. Drink it. Got your little security area over here. You walk through, and then you got the reveal of the Ferris wheel. You can also see the air in the back, along with the skyscraper. Oh my god, my phone fell. Alright. State flag, along with the park flag and the US flag right there. Also have properly lit up the American flag, as it should be. Measuring station for the heights. Sponsored by FizzWiz. Everything here is sponsored by good old FizzWiz. Got these little skip the line machines here for tickets. I saw this at the SeaWorld parks. I don't think any other parks have done this yet. Where if you're buying in the park, you just go up to these machines and you press the buttons and you buy your ticket. Restrooms on this side. On the other side, this is just your general information area. guest services type of stuff. I'm a season pass holder here. Again, same on both sides. And then over here you have the restrooms. Off that. The main fountain over here. The fountain from Geauga Lake. And then I have played with the gift shops, and I do love the way that this turned out. Always super happy with how this took way too long. But, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, I gotta update the mural. Let's do that. It did not carry over. I've been switching between computers, so let's go back and... Gift shop mural. Boom. There we go. That's how it should be. The RMC in the back. Yep. Big fan. Got this side of Main Street done. I still got a lot of work to do. I got the World's Fair area. Carousel's done. That's really about it over here. Second fountain. Wayfarer's Kingdom sign. Still a lot that has to get done on this, but what's there is good. Alright, let's fix this mess. Do I have to do with like a retaining wall over here? I really don't want to, but I might have to. I know this needs a retaining wall right here. This definitely does. Ugh. It's gonna be annoying. Let's get this going on. That's not needed anymore. Highlight all this. Okay. Shit. Messed that up. Okay. Get rid of all that. might do like a storage building here. This has to, I do have to do this. I am alive. I am, in fact, alive. How's it going, Kai? Fuck. God damn it. School killed me, but I'm alive again. I've risen. Okay. Damn this shit. Going well? Yeah, we just went for a ride on it. Look at it. It's called Ninja, and it is politically incorrect. Yes, that has to be specified. Because it is very politically incorrect. You're still on for the hydraulic though, don't worry. That's still happening. Assuming you still want it. Although space will be at a premium. Won't lie. Awesome. Does the coaster work? Yeah. No, but it's got some. Where's the train? You got our ninja logo. You fly through the temple, whatever. I don't know what these are called. I've also started destroyed the sign and I gotta put it back together. It's fine. It's fine. This is all gonna be fixed. It's all gonna be fixed. The station's definitely very it's just it's there. But yeah, the oh, I'm saving. Saving. The hydraulic will go in this general area. So think about that. Also got this rapids ride going now. Since you last saw it, it's what I was working on for most of the stream. Oh, I don't know. Nope. Focus. Focus. I must focus. Very nice indeed. Good. Excellent. No, no. Should just be those path pieces now. Yep. That's better. I should probably move. No, because it's got to also go. Copy existing texture. Straight. And do a curve. Okay, so I have to raise the terrain over here. Nope. God damn it. The hell? The hell is happening with my terrain? This terrain is not terraining. Okay, let's move you over. Like if I do that, what does that do? Nope. Conforming, is that what I want? Nope. Automatic, is that what I want? No. Spend it will do what I want, I know that. I feel like there's another way to... I feel like there has to be a better way to do that. But... okay, so this has to be fixed. Hmm. Okay. So there's our little road that'll go along the rapids like that. So they can get, it'll keep going down by the hybrid. Move over this. Considerable amount. Okay. This train ride can probably go fuck off. Decide to do this all the way down. That's decreasing. Different angle. That I have to fix now. Because this is not decreasing correctly. Okay. Jeez, this is painful. Just painful to watch too, which is not great. But the joys of working with terrain. Actually terrible. Yeah. Slowly raise this. That'll do. Job, I'll fix that in a second. Let's turn off curbs on this side. Why on the other side now. I'll take it back and fix that. Add curbs on this side. Boom. Alright. So that should be what I want. That should be it. Annoying to build, so goddamn annoying. Okay. No. No. Oh wait, I'm pulling up, I'm not flattening. Click that in place. I might have to redo all of this. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. I didn't want to admit it. Didn't want to admit it. Okay. Oh, why? That's annoying. Okay. I'm gonna need a ton of decals on all of this to make it not look like crap. actually frustrating. But is it it's an A1. Okay. I'm just make this way more annoying than it has to be. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Okay, that'll be good. Okay, now raise this there. Slide it over. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Decals all on top and bottom. Jeez, this is gonna be a huge mess to fix. Okay. I missed that, yeah. And alright, like that. Cool. Uh, yeah, this backstage area might actually kill me. Actually, wait. So that's gonna have to get edited. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can get that close to the. Let's go here then. Lower all of this. Getting there. Nice. Okay. Awesome. This is actually draining. But it has to get done. This structure here is pretty important. I don't know what I'm gonna do over here. I have to come up with something. There should be some sort of train backstage or something that needs to go over here. This backstage is gonna be backstage over here, because yeah, this fight's gonna be surrounded by backstage actually. Currently. Let's say I'm standing in blind. Can I really? I think you can really see much of it until. Yeah, you can see it once you're in the station. really can't see it. There's gonna be a fence along there, so it'll be fine. This material is probably gonna change. I don't think I'm gonna keep the concrete there. It's too much concrete. Too much. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it there. This has been pretty productive. What? Spent. Where's my timer? I spent 2 hours on this. I think I'm gonna call it here. It's been great talking to you all. I will be around, so, see you shortly.